From Phoenix Shaving, Universe 25. We're going to build a lather and we're going to have a shave coming up next. Hi YouTubers and watch shavers everywhere, it's SparkerGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Let's get right to it. We've got a brand new Shave Soap and Splash in the Shave Den, courtesy of Doug, Fran, Huxley, Cube, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving. Here it is, right here. Universe 25, and boy, this is a great scent. The scent note that jumped out at me right away was, yeah, a beautiful cinnamon scent. But there is a lot else going on in there that folds into it beautifully. Brand new tub right there. And this is a marvelous, marvelous scent. You're going to want to wear this all the time. This is terrific. Let's see. Douglas sent along some information. We're going to share that with you. Universe 25, homage to Eau de Baux by L'Occitane en Provence. I believe that's how it's pronounced. He continues here, if you wandered into my shave den, you'd probably overlook it completely. Surrounded by rows of Phoenix Shaving aftershave colognes, it doesn't call attention to itself. That's never been its style. Yet, year after year, bottle after bottle, it has remained exactly where I instinctively reach for it, on the top shelf, close enough that I never have to think about where it is. I've often wondered how a fragrance that isn't mine managed to earn permanent residence among all the ones that are. I've emptied more bottles of Eau de Baux than I'd care to admit, and every time I wear it, I discover something I could have sworn wasn't there the last time. Some quiet whisper beneath the incense, a different conversation between the cedar and vanilla, a subtle shift in the way the cypress seems to rise from the composition. Just when I think I finally figured it out, the fragrance reminds me that I haven't, not completely, yet. Here's the scent profile. The top notes are bergamot, cardamom, and pink pepper. The middle notes are cinnamon, cypress, and juniper. The bottom notes are cedar, frankincense, oak moss, and vanilla. Truthfully, this wasn't supposed to become a Phoenix homage. There are certain compositions you leave alone because they've already found their place in the world. But curiosity has a habit of settling into your thoughts like water finding a crack in stone. It doesn't arrive all at once. It returns in quiet moments while cleaning brushes, packing orders, hiking with Huxley and Cube, or driving home at dusk. You tell yourself you're only thinking about it because you admire the craftsmanship, but eventually another question arrives, and this one is harder to dismiss. What exactly is it that keeps pulling me back? Not, what does it smell like? That's easy enough to answer. Why does it linger in the mind long after the fragrance itself has disappeared? Oddly enough, that question always led me somewhere else entirely. Universe 25. It sounds like the title of a forgotten science fiction novel, but it was actually the name of one of the most fascinating behavioral experiments ever conducted. I swear, #real science. Universe 25 is my tribute to one of the finest fragrances I've ever worn, but it is also a celebration of something larger. The idea that perfumery is, at its heart, an act of world building. We don't fall in love with arrangements of bergamot, cedar, or vanilla. We fall in love with the places they create inside us. Over time, those imagined places become attached to real ones. A favorite jacket, a quiet evening, a winding road, someone we loved, a version of ourselves we'd almost forgotten. Perhaps that's why certain fragrances remain with us for decades. They aren't trapped inside the bottle. They've quietly taken up residence somewhere else. Seriously, you're going to fall in love with this accord. Seasonality, or when to wear this? Some fragrances seem destined for a particular season. Universe 25 has other ideas. It is every bit as captivating on a long summer evening as it is on the first crisp afternoon that calls for your favorite sweater. As autumn settles in, the woods and resins become richer and more contemplative. Winter draws out its warmth, wrapping cedar, frankincense, and vanilla around you without ever feeling heavy. Then spring arrives and the fragrance seems to breathe again, revealing a brighter, greener character that had quietly waited beneath the surface all along. It is one of those rare compositions that never feels out of place, adapting effortlessly to the changing seasons while remaining unmistakably itself. Wear it once and you'll understand why it has remained one of my personal favorites for so many years. Yeah, that really captures it. It really does. And it is a terrific scent. And again, when I first sampled it, the cinnamon really jumped out. But as I'm resampling it, since it's arrived, there's so much more going on here, which is why I think it has that adaptive quality year-round to the changing seasons. Absolutely. And we are going to shave with this one. We're going to do a cold water shave because it's summertime. We're also going to use our Stars and Stripes lathering bowl. A big thank you to David Altschuler for sending this along to the channel. We're going to use our Amber Aerolite shaving brush from Phoenix Shaving. And we're going to use our original Dock razor from Phoenix Shaving. And this was mentioned to us by viewer David Trinks, who said that they were back in stock and at a very nice price point. So we're going to go ahead and use that. And we're going to use a Willys razor blade. These came to the channel courtesy of viewer David Trinks. Thank you again very much, David. Really do appreciate that. So that's what we got going on. So we're going to put some cold water in the Stars and Stripes lathering bowl. We're going to put some cold water on top of this brand new tub and let it bloom because it's a marvelous, marvelous scent. And we'll do a little pre-shave with a little bit of leftover cube that we have right here. And we're going to get to the shave. So I'm going to do all that. Going to do my pre-shave wash and cool everything down. And then I'll see you on the other side to start the shave. So hang in there with me. Okay, that's our pre-shave wash done. Let me get this water and dump it out of my Stars and Stripes lathering bowl, and we're going to dump the water out of the that smells great. That is a wonderful scent. And we're going to get our Amber Aerolite brush here, and we're going to load it up. I'm going to do about 8 to 10 turns in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be more than enough of a brush load to build a nice lather. I have 2 days worth of beard growth. I don't know if you can see that. Forgot to show you that earlier. 2 days worth of beard growth, okay? And boy, this is a marvelous scent. This really does. Got a little bit of water left in the bottom there, but we're going to go ahead and use that. And I just love the way CK6 builds a lather. It's just marvelous. Look at that. Already, look at that. This bowl really is great. The Stars and Stripes bowl. Now, without thinking, and because this is such a seasonal scent, meaning you can use it. It's a scent that adapts to all the seasons, is what I meant to say. It's not really seasonal like one season. It adapts to all the seasons. And without knowing it, I'm using the Stars and Stripes lathering bowl, which sort of celebrates independence of the United States of America, 250 years, which took place in the summer. And I'm using the Amber Aerolite brush, which has that nice amber tone to it that kind of harkens to the fall, the autumn season. How about that? So in a way, I've got 2 seasons here for this shave, and that's terrific. And look at that! Oh, look already! Oh my gosh! Look how much I've got here. Look at that! Boom! Lather! Wow! That is really great. Look how much I've got. Man, oh man, look at that. All right, we're going to set that down, and we're going to splash a little water on the face, and we're going to do our pre-shave lather. Hang on. Okay, a couple of splashes, and I'm going to get that pre-shave lather in place. And because this is slick, I'm going to leave that lathering bowl on the counter and just lift the brush out of there and paint that lather. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's great. Marvelous. Great coverage. I mean, I got 2 days worth of great coverage. Now, I was thinking about using the copper dock, the stainless steel dock, those twist adjustables. I also have one in aluminum, double open comb twist adjustable razor, like similar to the copper and the stainless steel versions. I also have the original Ascension, which is really nice stainless steel handle and a gunmetal plated razor head. That's really nice too. But I thought, because David Trinks mentioned the original dock razor, I thought, I haven't used that one in a while. And it's a great little razor. And it's got some nice efficiency. And there you go. Look at that. How about that, huh? Okay, let's get the blade. The Woolies blade. A little bit of water there on the label. That's okay. We'll open it up like this. These are double wrapped. I don't know if that really counts for anything, but I always like to see that. So I think it's just a nice finishing touch, to be honest with you. Okay, there it is. Woolies, right there. Let me set that down, and we'll. I do have an O-ring on the base plate there. Again, this is not a twist adjustable double open comb razor. It's not twist adjustable. It is just a double open comb razor. Okay, so we're gonna got the blade in there like that, and we're gonna set that. There we go. Base plate goes in there like that. Our O-ring goes there like that. Handle goes on there like that. This is nickel plated stainless steel handle. I believe this is a Zamac razor head, but everything is nickel plated. Check that out. Okay, balance and alignment. Let me take a look. Yeah, balance and alignment, spot on, and you can just barely feel the end tabs in the razor head. Not a deal breaker. Just a nice size. I mean, just a really nice size. And we're going to cool down that razor head and have ourselves a nice shave with Universe 25. Again, we'll show you the label. Universe 25 while we cool the razor down. All right. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Boy, that's nice. That is really nice. Some nice, good, positive blade feel, but there's also a nice, mild quality along with the efficiency. Very nice. Great residual slickness, and also the double open comb coming in handy as well. Wow, nice buffing action there. All right, first pass done. Let's rinse. That's very refreshing. I am right there, just entering socially acceptable shave territory. And boy, the cold water is very refreshing. It's only about 80 degrees today, but it was cooler in the morning. But yeah, still wanted the cold water shave. It was a nice sunny day. So if you were outside and you came back in, you'll want to definitely have a nice cool shave. That's for sure. Okay, now here we go. We're going to go ahead and paint this on. That is to say, if you were shaving later in the day, you want to, if you're shaving in the morning, you're going to do a warm water shave because it was so cool. It's like 53 degrees, something like that. Yeah, I think it's 53 degrees. And then it warmed up to 80. So that's kind of where I am in my part of the day doing this shave for you. Earlier, I would have done warm water because it was so cool this morning. And again, I think this scent adapts very well to the changes in temperature outside and the changes inside the shave den with warm water or cold water. This has been marvelous. And it's very agreeable on the skin. And the scent really has this great gentlemanly feel to it. Just really refined, gentlemanly. It's also masculine, but it's really, really gentlemanly. Yeah, you can wear this evening, night out. Again, you can wear it year round. It's going to adapt to the occasion. It'll adapt to the season. Really, really terrific. All right, we're going to go with pass number 2. We're going to go east to west across the grain. Again, look at that. Look at the way the double open comb allows me to do some buffing there. And the residual slickness from CK6. Wow, I mean, that's great the way I'm able to go over that a few times. Wow, that's terrific. It's a great little razor. It really, really is. Look at that. Look at that. The slickness and the glide and this double open comb laser. Wow, that's really, really terrific. Second pass done. Let's rinse. I would say I'm done, but I'm going to do a touch-up because I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a quick third pass. Because I could probably run out the door. I'm done. I would say I'm done, but you know, this razor has a nice mild quality. I'm enjoying it, and I'm really enjoying the scent of this Universe 25. This is a nice scent. Oh man, everything falls together so nicely, and I think, you know, when you first open it, you're gonna find your favorite note, is what I'm saying, and then when you open it again, it's gonna be like a different experience. It's everything falls together so nicely, but overall, the entire scent of this accord, the entire theme of it, will combine and become quickly familiar with you as you move forward with it. That's really, 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 really very, very nice. We're going to go with pass number 3. We're going to go south to north against the grain. Could probably get away with 2 passes, but man, this scent is nice. And this razor, very enjoyable. And the Woolies blade, very nice. Oh yeah, we got the upper lip already. Yeah, that's styling. All right, third pass done, let's rinse. Yeah, this is going to be a BBS finish. No doubt about it. All right, I'm going to do my final rinse routine, a cold water rinse, and then I'll see you on the other side for the album block. So, hang in there with me. Marvelous. Wow, a very, very, very refreshing cold water rinse. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. That's a terrific shave. That really is. That's marvelous. Wow. That's great. Wow. Beautiful, mild quality to the original Doc razor from Phoenix Shaving. And it has some nice efficiency. All right. Definitely a daily driver for me. All right, here's the alum block. We're going to run that under some cold water. This is a solid alum block from Phoenix Shaving. We'll run that under some cold water and see what kind of feedback we get. Here we go. This is cool and as smooth as an ice cube. Boy, there's no zinging. There's no stinging at all. No stinging at all. No zinging. I want to say maybe a faint little zing, maybe over here, and maybe a faint little zing or two or three over here. But man, oh man, that's great. That's marvelous. All right, here's the dry dock. We'll put the alum block in there and let the air in the room do the rest of the work in drying that out. Let me show you the lather here. I splashed a little bit in there, I think. We'll show it to you here. Again, the Stars and Stripes lathering ball is just amazing. And I got 3 passes out of that lather, as you saw. And I have more here for another 2 passes. At least 1 pass. Look at that, look at that. Oh, look at that, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Check that out, huh? That's marvelous. Yeah, look how much I have there. Let me just scrape the brush off. And let me set the brush down so you can see. Because I don't want to drop this bowl. Look at that, huh? Boy, oh boy, that's great. That's great, great stuff. Okay. All right, here we go with the Universe 25 aftershave and cologne right here. This is great. This is good stuff. Oh boy, that's really nice out of the bottle. Yeah, that's kind of like next level from the shave soap. I know the scent is compatible, but there's something a little more. The refinement comes through, is what I'm saying. That's nice, man. Oh yeah, you'll want to finish it off with this. No doubt about it. We're going to be generous. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Okay. We're going to use the Jimmy V method. We're going to let that alcohol evaporate a little bit and then slap on up with the good stuff. We're going to wait for the scent to emerge. Okay, a little more. Hang on. There it is. Boy, you want to put on a little more. This is nice. Great, great shave. This is really, truly a beautiful scent. This really, really is. And I understand where Douglas says you can wear it year-round and it will adapt. It'll adapt to all the seasons and the changing temperatures. It'll also adapt in your shave den. You can use it for a warm water shave, a cold water shave. It is really, really terrific. It has a refinement, a gentlemanly quality to it. It also has kind of an everyday, everyman quality to it as well. In other words, it's going to adapt for the occasion. You can wear it for an evening night out. You can wear it to the office. You can wear it to a get-together, a casual get-together with your friends in the evening, that sort of thing. You can dress it up. can dress it down. That's what I'm saying. This one is really, really good. And the scent is going to stay with you. I think once you sample this scent, it will be unmistakable going forward. And again, as I say, when you first sample it, well, when you get it, if you do get it, I hope you do, sample it and let me know what scent emerges first, because that was my experience. And then with each sampling of it, when each time I opened up the tub again, another scent kind of came forward, and pretty soon the whole medley came together, and really it's just unmistakable. You can all those scent notes folded together so wonderfully for the scent that it is. Universe 25. It really is terrific. Check it out. My thanks to Doug, Fran, Huxley, Cube, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving for very kindly and generously sending this one along to the channel and allowing me to share with all the viewers. A big thank you to David Altschuler for sending along the Stars and Stripes Lathering Bowl. A big thank you to David Trinks for sending along the Willys razor blades and for also giving us a heads up on the original Doc razor. This has been a really, really terrific shave. And thanks to all of you for tuning in. Really do appreciate it. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page, amazon.com/shop/MarkZerady, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything in a snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Let me get the aftershave splash so you can see this. That's terrific. Universe 25 from Phoenix Shaving. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.